big one coming. Hard, are you kidding me?
Oh, boy.
No way! What?
Wow.
What?
I gotta go puke. I mean, no.
Oh, no!
Just
Good.
don't. Sometimes I push poker strategy too much. I'm like in the booth and I'm like, let's talk about the poker. Let's focus on GTO.
You fit.
Like everything that comes up in poker, there's some people that take the wrong side. No one is taking the other side of this. No one is being like, yeah, you owe the guy 3%. Like literally, the poker world is united. Like 100% of people are like, sorry, like
No bet.
unfortunately,
You had nothing in writing or
nothing. Like
Absolutely
no texts or
and
anything?
both of them were like, every time I do a swap, I put it in writing and put it in a text and I take a screenshot, and neither one of them did it. So if it is legit on Pone Diddy's part, it is the most unfortunate thing that's ever happened, because everyone is with Aspen on this and is like, no, you're good. Like so, it's all good. Well, this could be Joe's time to have a little stumble.
Yeah, this might be the first one. He did 3-bet JD and, of course, Jay Diggs with.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Hi-ya.
Oh, my God.
No.
I mean, but he can get away from this, right? Like, it's a 4-bet pot.
It's tough, though. In a 4-bet pot,
Certainly can't get
It's-
away from it now.
Right,
JD's
not
much,
right now,
can be
but-
much more weighted towards like ace high, king high holdings. You know, like if it was. So you don't really put him on like 9s or 3s, right? Or even pocket 10s. So he's weighted to very strong overpairs or just ace high or king high.
Let's
And-
see what happens here. I mean, Joe does also have backdoor hearts, but that is about all he's really looking for, or an ace or a 10. Oh, my God.
Oh boy.
There's
Oh,
no
The calm
way.
before the storm.
Top pair, ace kicker, and the nut heart draw. This is absolutely going to be piles on the turn,
JG checking to make sure that red ace was not the ace of hearts.
which is good for him. He can make piles here now.
Yeah, as long as the ace, excuse me, as long as the heart doesn't hit the river.
Well, I mean, there's no way that could happen, right? Oh, he's going to give Joe such a good price or the room to barrel all in here.
You guys run it more than once here?
Of course.
Yeah, it's up to the players.
Sure. There's no rules against it, is all.
Oh, Joe's going to take the more conservative route. See a river. Let's go to the river. Big one coming. Hard, are you kidding me?
Oh boy. Oh no.
Jesus.
You guys were not wrong about your first time run good.
This is
I can't wait to play tomorrow.
and Joe checks. Wow, what a excellent
What a
play.
check here, JD. Without the ace of hearts, does he just check back?
Nope.
Oh no.
He sends it.
Oh no.
The nuts.
Oh man, and a massive pot here for Joe.
Run.
$30,000 going
Oh
Joe's
my
way.
Gosh.
Oh
into
my
the
God.
Buzzsaw.
Wow, what a check. You know, a lot of players would, try to lead jam that river, not wanting to get checked back to. But he checks on the river, getting max value from JD. 30.6K pot headed towards Joe.
Oh my God. Time trigger, 4-3, and position. Says more money. $1.50 to go. Gets a quick 3-bet.
Oh!
Wait a minute. What is this? The blind's waking up with it? Hallie thinking he is just golden, and he's absolutely right.
Turns out everything is colder here in Texas.
Oh man, this is cold. This is a cold deckhand for sure.
These two players, I assume too, it's extra icy.
Are we going for the cold 5? Let's go for the cold 5! Hallie's got a ton of money
More of a lukewarm 5, I'd
in
call it.
play. Lukewarm 5? Okay, lukewarm 5. He's looking at a ton of money in front of him, and he has just got one move and one move only. Let's just realize that equity right now. Yep, send it. Quick call. Jacks versus Kings.
Yeah, I got kings.
I think they said they're going to run it 0 times.
Jack's coming, I know it.
Are they running it once? 10 on the turn here. Pairs the board. Only a jack can do it. And it's a set instead. A full house, rather, for Hallie. He's going to scoop. I think they ran it once. Hallie is going to double up through Dong for a 26K pot.
Mitchell A in the chat says, "Hey Stapes in Texas, love your podcast."
You got lots of fans. You got
thanks,
just so you know, in case you haven't been watching, you got lots of fans.
Wow, and as Hallie just won a big pot with Kings against Jacks, he has the Jacks now against Joe's Queens.
Yikes.
I didn't know it was a chain. I just thought it was out
That
there.
is yikes.
And let's see if Joe's run good can continue tonight here. has Hallie completely dominated right now.
Yeah.
Might go in for the 4-bet.
One near my word.
Coming in
I
hot.
would. Both players 25K deep.
You're going to lose Dong's action, but you are definitely getting Hallie's. Hallie here in position is going to be able to call a lot more 4-bets a lot of the time.
You know, and it's so crazy here, though. In this spot, as Hallie here with the jacks, you're pretty much set mining in this spot, right? Like, if you don't hit a set, you're not very comfortable, you know, facing this action from Joe, who's been playing very solid. And, you know,
Yeah.
I kind of say you can't beat run good. And when you see that someone's running really good, you just kind of assume they always have the best hand in the spot.
And he does make the call. We're going to a flop, and it's a crazy scenario.
If you can't hit a jack here, you at least want to hit
Oh,
an ace and a king. Yeah, you
This
do not
is
want
not
this
it.
flop.
This is not
you'd
the one.
rather see an ace or king so you get away from it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I mean, so Hallie's outs are still live. He has 2 outs available here left in the deck.
And $1,000, you're not fully 2 jacks on this flop for $1,000.
You're not, but I think there's lots of turns you can get away from, and not always the most obvious ones.
Good restraint with the just call. Ace on the
There
turn
you
is
go.
going to
That's
save
a
him some money.
great card for
And
jacks.
Joe's definitely going to barrel here, having the queen of spades. You guys know the drill. And Hallie, without a spade, is going to be given the easiest fold of his life.
But Joe
What?
does check. Jacks are almost too strong to turn into a bluff right here, right?
4 clubs brings in the 4-liner to a 6-high straight. Joe here going to check his 2 queens. Wants to take it to showdown. I got to imagine Hallie's in the same spot. And it looks like we're going to have minimal damage.
Qua qua.
Okay, and he is. He's going to turn his jacks into a bluff here.
What?
Going big here.
You got to be kidding me. What kind of bet is this? This is huge.
Was that like 11K or something?
Yeah.
Almost a 10K bet here,
9.5?
man.
Yeah.
And Hallie here, you know, he's one of these players that are also him and Danny, and actually a lot of these players at the table, very capable of turning hands like this into a bluff, and he gets it through.
Unbelievable. Hallie making moves.
Wow, you know
Hallelujah.
Joe here picks up spade draw versus the nothing. And this is a huge bet, though. 4,500. And Joe is not deterred. He's trying to win a big one again. Look at this. 16K in the middle. River card coming. Comes a 10. The nothing. If it can get to showdown for Dong, he's got it. But, man, Joe, what is he just cold calling 4,500 with on the turn? That isn't just crushing you. Outside of obviously the spades we see, what like?
Yeah, and I think what Dong's worried about is if he checks here, he's gonna get bluffed off his hand.
Oh, absolutely.
But now it kind of
Gonna have to get bluffed off his head now.
Now it opens the door for Joe to not, you know, check back here. He has the king here. He can rep the straight even. You know, king jack of spades.
There's a lot that improved on this river.
Yeah, 2 pair holdings. Yeah, straights. Oh, and he goes for it. I love, dude, this guy. Man, we need to see this guy more often on our stream. This guy goes for it.
Oh my God, it's huge. It's like, oh my God, that was inappropriate. $12,000.
And
Maybe-
Dong here with just king.
Maybe
oh, wait.
two.
No. Okay.
No.
Wow, what a play there from Joe, turning his king high into a bluff, and takes down the pot. The run good continues. And number 83 of the night so far. If you're just now joining us, welcome to High Stakes Tuesday.
I'm gonna test this, by the way, on the flop. I'm just gonna call.
Okay.
I'm just gonna think about it.
You can't look at what cards the other players have because it, you know, kind of
Movies like to say, pretend like you're already
you might
King,
call out for.
queen, and then a couple of wavy lines.
a huge pot. Is that what they say to do in a war?
King, queen, wavy lines.
King, queen, couple of wavy lines. Okay, see?
Oh, okay,
I'm not
yeah.
a wizard. What a flop for 5-6 of diamonds, though. Holy sh!
And 7-6.
Pair and a straight draw.
I should have just called the sweatiest cards possible, and I would have been right again.
Yeah, this is quite the action board.
Yeah.
4, 5, 7, 2 diamonds.
And how about it? The 7-eye straight for Joe and for Dong here, but Joe free rolling the straight flush. Well, time to put it in. See you at the river.
This would be the biggest pot of the night.
Can we see
If the money
a
went
straight
in.
flush?
Probably a lot better experience. If you
Nope.
Wow.
But we do
Yeah.
see the diamonds.
Wow, and Joe just
Yeah, for sure.
running
I hate
so
losing
hot.
whenever it's hot, even when
Yeah,
it's
it really is. You guys called it earlier tonight.
Oh my goodness! And a gift here of $3,000 to Joe.
Yeah, I just pay.
It's just a 3K, right? You just call it.
It's just 3 chips.
Can't really raise, though.
You don't think so?
I mean, what
Yeah.
worse hand's paying you off?
I didn't even realize I had microphones now.
Yeah.
Oh, we do, yeah.
Maybe 6-8.
a straight.
My
Yeah, the
girlfriend
nut
moved
straight.
to a place in Sunnyvale, and
You know, they're so
Yeah,
deep.
it
I
was-
think you should raise here. And then
Three big
he's deep
story,
enough to where if he
By the way,
raises-
Derek, I'm sure you're right.
blind pay. I don't care.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, if they're deep enough to where he can raise here, and if Dong, ships it over the top, he can fold. So.
Sick fold from Don.
I like the raise from Joe, profiting another 5,200. Wow, and okay. If we didn't have enough action already, look at Dong here, 4-betting the 4,800 with the 6-3 offsuit.
And Tilly, we don't know what he's got, but he looks like he wants to call this bet.
Yeah, he was the initial raiser here, so he could have a big hand like kings or queens. Oh, and he ships it!
Let's go.
He must have a hand like kings or queens here.
Oh, come on,
No
Jim.
way.
Jim Golf.
Is he going to gamble?
This.
No.
He's gonna call. Wow.
What?
We have a 25K pot here.
No offense to Dong, but
Pocket pot.
if he runs down whatever hand this is for Tilly.
Oh my God! Oh my God! If there's a
Wait,
4 on
no,
this
no, no,
on
no,
this
no, no,
on this
no,
run
no,
out.
no, 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 no.
Oh my God!
Gosh.
Tens hold.
Oh, this one I was trying to make friggin'
$25,000 gift over to Tilly.
What just happened? That was not a mystery, ladies and gentlemen. 6-3 off. He showed it to the cameras there.
What a sweat! What a sweat we have!
Yeah, the deuce 5 is a huge sweat.
And Jim Golf going for max value of his own. Couple Dallas Cowboys makes it $300 to go. And oh my God! The cooler of all coolers.
You think kings are blocking aces? They're not. Neither literally nor figuratively.
What is this just call? What is this just call?
And Dong just slow plays. What's the flop going to bring?
No way!
Oh, no.
This is very sick.
Oh, no.
Dong flops top set against pocket aces. Just 2 red ones left in the deck for OFC, and this could spell expensive for him.
EXPEN S
I
E
T. No, wait. There's no T. Yeah.
expensive.
Expensive, yeah.
Expensive.
9 on the turn.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no. That makes 2 pair now for OFC, beating all 2 pair holdings like King 10. This is going to be it for OFC. And he leads turn.
Aces have been just horrible tonight.
Yeah, not a good night for aces.
2,800 to go from OFC.
Look at the slow play.
Yeah,
Dong.
Dong.
These two masters of.
Can he find the ace?
Nope.
The straight does come in, though.
Straight.
Straight. Yeah, I guess Queen Jack was already straight on the flop, so. Oh, no.
Oh,
and a
poor
snap call.
OFC.
Napped.
Wow.
That
30.
is all of it.
I gotta go
Two.
puke. I'll be no good to you guys for the next few minutes.
T99 super chat. Sorry I wasn't more supportive in the chat tonight. Nice to have my new bestie Stapes in town. Nerd emoji.
Yeah, nerd
Yeah.
emoji.
Now back to stacking heaps and PLO.
Go back to
Eggplant emoji, peach emoji.
Oh, wow. Oh.
What's weird is that your husband sent me the same thing. What are you guys into? That's weird. Hayden sent me
It might be an open invite.
eggplants and peaches.
It seems that you already know what they're in.
Kimmy sent me eggplants and peaches. This is getting a little weird, guys.
So it looks like she's doing some PLO playing tonight. She's a regular player in our room, so hats off to her. Hope she's running well.
And
Wow, and
meanwhile,
JD,
I have a line 4-bet.
Yeah, I was about to say, as you've been wondering about JD doing the 4-bet bluffs, here it is.
King Queen suit is not a bluff.
Well, for a four
It's like a
bet.
semi-bluff at best.
Yeah. It's a very good hand here. Oh, wow. And top set here for Tilly.
Boink.
When you flop top set in a 4-bet pot, you pretty much have the nuts.
And JD is not stopping.
A king, jack, or queen on the turn would be disastrous for JD.
And Tilly.
I feel bad because I met JD before the show tonight, and I was like, I like this guy, which is why he's probably getting buried.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Wait, all right, turns the nut draw.
Does give him additional equity, and if I do know JD, he likes the barrel turn cards
Yeah.
that give him additional equity.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Maybe try to put pressure on a hand that has diamonds or a single 10.
What about pressure in a hand that has 2 10s?
Not
as
likely.
much, right?
Not
yeah,
likely.
not a
Not
lot
likely.
of pressure.
Unless JD has like hand like 7-8, but even then, Tilly's not folding top set. Does he ever just like rip it here?
I think ever is a long time, so yes.
This would be unfortunate for JD if he decides to go for the all-in bluff.
It's getting late. Sometimes people do wonky, crazy, do they ever-ish things. Okay. Oh,
He's
Not-
reaching.
I mean, that's a big enough bet.
That's a chunky bet there. About half pot.
I mean, we're representing kings, queens, and aces here.
Yeah,
That
he's
is-
repping the top of range hands here. Overpairs, sets even.
He's repping 3 hands that Tilly has crushed.
Yep.
The only hand Tilly losing to right now is 7-8.
The hand that has the best equity against him here is ace king of diamonds.
Yeah, and
But that's about it.
you really can't raise against that kind of size bet there. So he, okay. Now one-liner comes in here. 8 mates, any kind of straight. It's tough to put any opponent on an 8 in a 4-bet pot. Does JD go for the jam here?
Jam D.
16,000 in the middle, 12K behind for JD. Has Tilly covered. Is he going to go for glory? Hoist the main sail, as you like to say, Derek.
He has that look. And if he's eyeing Tilly's stack.
Whoa.
This is going to be terrible news for
JD stands for just don't.
Oh, no!
Snap called.
King Queen is no
Just
good.
don't.
JD down to less than $1,000. Tilly on a $39,000 pot snaps it off.